Another day, another travel. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're traveling to Lisbon in Portugal for my birthday. Yay! First up, airport. I was stuck here for an hour, 30 minutes. You'll see me ranting in the next video. But anyway, I left the immigration and I ventured into the city. I think I took a bus from the airport.
These people stressed me to just tell me why I am in immigration. What's that thing? Border control for 1 hour, 30 minutes. Exhausting.
That was me ranting about my experience. To be honest, I don't even know what was happening. I don't know why they delayed us, but literally everybody was in the queue for 1 hour 30 minutes. August is definitely not a good time to travel just because of the delays you experience, but it's peak period for summer travel. But anyways, I got to my hotel. This is the Moxie in Lisbon city center, and it was, I don't know, I think it was like a few minutes walk from where the bus stopped. But the roads in Portugal, they're a bit hilly if you walk a lot. But anyways, I decided to sleep for the first day because I couldn't. Day 2, I was on my way out to do a photo shoot. Remember, I'm here for my birthday. And so I decided to go scout locations. I found this professional photographer on Airbnb experiences. And then he took me to some popular shots. So when you're booking the experience on Airbnb experiences, they tell you the locations they typically will go to. So you come with a change of clothing. And this is me when I, took all of those pictures. This hotel, the guy told me that this is a hotel owned by CR7, that's C. Ronaldo. This is also another spot. This is the city center where we took some pictures. So you see the photo shoot in the day 3. I think that's when I got it back. But this was a popular cathedral. This place is, that stump you saw is apparently one of the oldest trees in Lisbon. And I had some fruits, and I had some drinks. I had breakfast because I had done the photo shoot. I was already really, really tired. And I took some time to walk around the city center because I had already finished the photo shoot. It was sunny. The weather was really, really hot. It's a good time to come to Portugal in August. Don't mind the immigration situation earlier. It wasn't just me, it was everyone because it's peak period. A lot of people are traveling, so it takes them time to go through everyone who is trying to come into the country. But anyways, a good day was had. I was going back to my hotel to go drop all the clothes that I used for the photo shoot so that I could venture out again and take the day to explore Lisbon or Portugal in itself. It was really nice. If you notice, the streets are so beautiful. I just kept taking videos of the city because everywhere was so lovely. And this is my first time in Lisbon, Portugal, and I must say it was a good experience that I had while I was here. Also, another thing is that I forgot to mention at the beginning was there was a snack I was holding. It's called pastéis de nata. It's one of the popular snacks of Portuguese. I had it again on, I think, the same day when I went to change my clothes. But this was me going back to my hotel. I took a bus. It's really easy to commute around Lisbon, and it's very easy for you to just quickly take a bus, go to your location. So I had gotten back to the hotel. This was the last clothes I wore for the photo shoot, and I quickly changed into this so that I could go for my bus tour. So I booked the bus tour on Get Your Guide. It was a 2-day bus tour, so I did it in 2 days. I do love a good bus tour. This is me outside of the hotel. I was waiting for my bus to take me to the location, but first I went to have the popular snack pastéis de nata, and this is what Lisbon is known for. I remember when I was traveling, I had colleagues telling me to make sure that I tried it. And if you pause the video here, you see the history of pastéis de nata. I had this pastéis de nata milkshake as well. So I wanted to have the full experience. But anyways, I'm now at the tour bus. And it was a 2-day bus tour. So the first day was for the modern bus tour. So it was me going around Portugal. If you see how tiny these streets are, so I tried to do a video so that you can see how tiny it is and how the buses are passing through, the streets. But it was really, really lovely. So yeah, this was just the bus taking us through different parts of the modern parts of Lisbon. Of course, while you're on the tour bus, there is like a headset telling you about what each place represents and why this place was built or what you need to experience here. This is the popular Lisbon pyramid. I really loved the structure. It was so nice and it was really, really beautiful to see. One thing that continuously impressed me was how clean the streets were, how serene the place is. And apparently this place that we're seeing is one of the tallest buildings in Lisbon. So essentially when you're on the tour bus, they keep talking to you about the places you're passing. I find that is one of the best ways to see any city that you visit, especially if it's your first time there. Another good thing about this tour is that you can get up at any stop and just, explore. I didn't do that because I was tired. But anyway, I took this tram 28. This is the interior of the tram 28. When I tell you this thing was so hot and cramped because it's a popular tourist attraction. So of course, see all of us here, we're just standing. I don't understand what the point was, but it was a good way to, navigate. You see how the roads, the tarred roads were. Imagine walking up this. It's so stressful. But anyways, decided to go for lunch. And I found this place. I don't remember where I found it, but I think I saw it on someone's Instagram highlights that she had gone to this place and she had very lovely lunch here. So I decided to go check it out myself. So I had this cod fish à brás, which is a Portuguese dish. I didn't finish it, but it was really lovely. And I had some desserts. This was I don't even know. This was a pinch of chocolate, but the bowl was so big. I don't know why. And then, of course, one tiny chocolate. But I don't know. Fine dining is always so funny. But then, of course, there was bread and different kinds of sauces. I don't remember eating them. But yeah, onto the photo shoot. So these are the pictures from day 2 when I went to take the photo shoot. I used this for my birthday picture and I really liked them. They were very nice. I really enjoyed, seeing the city as well, because as they're taking you to do this photo shoot, you are seeing the city. They're talking to you about it as well. This is the popular pink streets that and you see how nice it turned out. Look at me in the city center as well. I think this is my screensaver. It was just so nice. Of course, there are a lot of people when you get there, but anyway, on to day 3. So yeah, this is the actual birthday. I was so happy here. I'd gotten really good news and I was just thanking God because it was just something that God did. I was so grateful for. But anyways, time to head out to have my birthday lunch. I saw this on someone's Instagram as well. Rocco is a fine dining restaurant in Lisbon. And so yeah, I forgot to mention I'm actually solo for my birthday. It's a solo birthday trip to Lisbon. So when I got in here, I took a picture, see the barman at the back of my picture. So I was given a choice to either sit outside or sit inside. I'm like, you know what, let's just do inside. And so first things first, a mocktail, and then I had this steak and chips. I didn't eat the fries. I had this pasta. I didn't like it because it was al dente, too strong as always. And then they gave me some sweets on the house because I remember I told them it was my birthday, and then they're trying to talk to me about what all these sweets were. But yeah, I think it was such a good experience. It wasn't a packed restaurant on this day. But yeah, on to my favorite thing. It was time for tiramisu.
Display everything. That's right. This is our mascarpone cream. This is coffee with the coffee liquor. This is marsala wine, is Italian wine, and this is lady fingers chocolate, 70%. Hope you enjoy it.
So essentially here he was talking to me about, how they were making the tiramisu. Usually I don't really like tiramisu. The ones I've tasted in London always has this egg taste. It was good to see how he was making it. I didn't see him include any kind of eggs in it while he was making it, and honestly I really enjoyed this experience. That's why I left the video for you, just in case you've been wondering how tiramisu is made. This was the best. It was the best thing I had for lunch on this day, and I'm really glad that I opted for this, and I was glad to see how it was made because this has made me continue to order tiramisu in restaurants going forward, and it definitely shouldn't taste like there are eggs in it. Anyways, let me let you enjoy the rest of the making of this tiramisu. But okay, it was very nice. Let me just let you enjoy it. Thank you.
Hope you enjoy, madam.
Thank you so much. Anyway, that was my tiramisu with the birthday candle on it. So lovely. See my face. I was so chuffed. I enjoyed this. I cleared my plate. Off to the bathroom because I'd heard that the bathroom is a popular part. So I went to see the bathroom, and then of course I had some tea to, wash down everything I'd eaten. It was such a lovely experience, and I quite liked it. And this is my last picture before I decided to go on the day 2 of my Get Your Guide bus tour. So this day, it was supposed to be the Belém tour. So Belém is another part of Lisbon, and this was the day 2 of the tour. So one quick tip here is when you go and get your guide to book this day 2-day tour, I think it's cheaper than booking the 1-day one. They will tell you all the places they're going to visit, all the paths they're going to follow, and it's also great that you see people's reviews so that you can take a decision as to whether you want to go this path or not. And I think I really liked going to the Belém tour because it showed me a different part of Lisbon. I saw this lovely park on the way, and like I said, I noticed that the buses will stop, and so when they stop, you can just get down and see those parts. This place is the first shopping complex in Lisbon. It's also the largest commercial space in the country. It's 4th largest in Europe at the time they created it. And at this point, my phone was really, really hot, so I needed to pause and then start recording again. I really liked this Belém bridge when we were driving to another part of Belém. It was really, really lovely. Another thing to note is that while you're booking this trip on Get Your Guide, you can decide, any place you want to go to, you can come down at any stop and see. So this is the Belém Palace. Apparently, if the flag is, I think, red or green, the president is home, and he was home during the war they had in Lisbon at the time. It was interesting to see. This is Pastel de Belém, another Pastel de Nata place that I don't know why they were queuing that long for. But anyway, I didn't come down, and I saw this beautiful edifice. Museo de Marina is what it's called. Forgive my pronunciation if I am not pronouncing it correctly because I am not a Lisbon local. But it was such a lovely place. Can you see how large and beautiful this place is? And these people you see, they are tourists because they came down at this stop. A lot of people came off our bus at this stop to explore this place. It's a popular tourist attraction, but to be honest, I just eating. I was really tired, and I just preferred to be on the bus, and I was on top of the bus to just view it. And of course, I took a selfie. It was really, really lovely. But anyway, on to the next stop. This is Museo de Combatente. I left the names of the places so that you could go do some research if you want. But yeah, this place is good for people who really, really love history, who want to know about cities and countries. But I quite liked it, to be honest. And this is Geronimo's Monastery. This place looked like the UN in Switzerland. You'll see that in my upcoming Switzerland vlog soon. I just love the greenery of this space. I love how beautiful and nice it is. It just felt like untouched. It just felt really natural, and it just felt really peaceful. I really felt at peace in Lisbon, and I'm glad that I really came here for my birthday, and definitely would recommend you visit Lisbon. I know the Algarve in Lisbon is one stunning place, and I would definitely like to try it. I don't know why I left this Burger King picture here, but I tried to go to McDonald's and it took me to Burger King, so I was really hating. But anyway, this was one of the beach fronts that some people stopped off at, and I think I took another picture here. I didn't come down, but anyway, my colleague recommended me to go to this popular pastry place, so I stopped here for a red velvet cake, which I love, and I took it back to the hotel with me to step down. And when I got back to the hotel, my hotel had left me. I don't know why they gave me donuts as cake, but okay, and a wine for my birthday. But anyway, that was the bus I took. So this was day 4. On this day, I decided to go explore Time Out Market, but first I went to see some other parts of the hotel, which is the rooftop, and someone was swimming while I was there. It didn't really have a large rooftop, but I mean, if you wanted to swim, you could. I love the views from the rooftop of the hotel, and I decided to go to the Time Out Market. Time Out Market is one of the markets in Lisbon that you can, get food from different parts of Lisbon as a country. There was seafood, there was beef, just different stores. To be honest, you'll be spoiled for choice. So if you want to try out the local food, or you just want to try modern food, whatever it is that you wanted, they had definitely everything on your menu. Of course, I took a selfie and I opted for salmon and this rice that looks like jollof rice, and then I had lamb. I really enjoyed it. This is also tiramisu, but I didn't have tiramisu. Instead, I opted for ice cream. You see the menu over there, and I think I had stracciatella, which is some flavor that I really like, and this is my scoop of ice cream. And I think at this point I was already done because I was really, really tired. So I just went back to the hotel, decided to just take a nap and rest. But before taking a nap, I just sat downstairs because I couldn't be bothered to go upstairs. But anyway, this is some other part of the hotel. It's called Moxie Lisbon. And I was prepping to leave on day 5. Yeah, what a lovely time that was had here. First things first, I packed my luggage and everything, but I decided to go for breakfast on this day. Usually I don't do breakfast because I won't get there early, but look at my spread. It was a lot of food, and I really enjoyed this breakfast, and I'm glad I did because I was flying back to London later in the day and I didn't want to go anywhere. So I packed my things, I said goodbye to my room, and it was such a lovely time that I had. It was good to do this solo birthday trip. I highly recommend. One last view of the hotel. I don't know if I recommend it, but now I'm at the airport and back to London. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.